I've got a video here to help you with determining the theme of a poem. So let's go ahead and turn right into our workbooks. I've got a poem here to read to you, and then we're going to take a look at the graphic organizer that you can use to help you complete the close reading lesson of determining theme this week. So here we go. For desert animals, the day is not a time for work or play. There's little shade, the world is dry. The clouds are absent from the sky. Things sizzle in the searing heat. The burning sands hurt creatures' feet. And so when it turns light, they creep beneath the ground to fall asleep. But late in the day, the sky grows dim. The sun drops past the canyon rim. The stars peek through, and very soon the night replaces afternoon. Inside their dens, the creatures stir. They like the cooler temperature, but by ones and twos, by fives and tens, the animals creep from their dens. On mountain, prairie, plain, and hill, the night is when the world is still. In deserts, though, the times reverse. The dark is good, the light is worse. The daytime is the time to rest. For desert creatures, night is best. The desert fox, the mouse, the hare, at night they scamper here and there. Their claws scratch softly in the sand. Their faint calls echo through the land. From dusk to dawn, all through the night, they feed and play till morning light. So, we've read the poem. At this point, usually I'm asking you to review the words that you didn't know so we can determine the meaning of those words. And then we go in and we read it for our second time. I looked at our close reader habits box and I highlighted, instead of circling, words that tell about the topic. And then I underlined, actually I highlighted in pink, details that show the speaker's thoughts and feelings, reflections about the topic. So let's go ahead and look at the graphic organizer. I want you to make this 4-column graphic organizer when you are reading your poems so you can determine the theme. At the top of the first column, you would write, what is the topic of the poem? On the second column, you would write, what are the details about the topic? In the third column, what are the speaker's reflections, how he feels on the topic, and what's the theme of the poem? So, I need to look carefully at the details in the poem to figure out its theme. The first column of the chart asks me to name the topic of the poem. I'm going to reread to figure out what the poem is about. For desert animals, the day is not a time for work or play. There's little shade. The world is dry. The clouds are absent from the sky. Things sizzle in the soaring heat. The burning sands hurt creatures' feet. And so when it turns light, they creep beneath the ground to fall asleep. The first